Well, hello everyone. I think if you guys remember last time, we ended with something that seems like this. That starter is shot. So, it looks like today we're going to turn around and replace the starter. So, let me get everything out and then I'll come back to you guys. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got here. We have the starter, that's this part right here, and there's the solenoid. First thing we got to do is take the wires loose. Well, take the battery cable loose so we don't have any power going to anything. Then we need to take these two wires loose, and then we need to take the two bolts out that hold the starter. So, to make my life a little bit easier, let's put a little bit of lubricant on a couple of these things. And what I can reach down here, and let's take this stuff off. And just keep unscrewing that stuff. Don't drop the bolts or the nuts. Then, to make my life a little bit easier, I'm going to put that one back on so I don't lose it. And this one was kind of tiny. It was an 11/32, which isn't a normal size nut, not one that I typically use. And then the big one over here is 9/16. Luckily these are coming free fairly easily. There's a lock washer on that too. So take that wire loose. And then we'll put these things back on just in case I'm going to need them again. Oh goody, I just dropped it. Oh, where did it go? Found it. Oh, underneath the truck. Typical place. Let's see if I can put it on this time without dropping it. There we go. Alright, so now these wires are free. I'm going to move them out of the way. And the next thing I want to do is put this truck up in the air so I can get to underneath it a lot easier. So I'm going to raise the truck up and I'll talk to you guys in a few minutes. Okay, looking at this a little bit closer, there's actually 3 bolts that are holding it on, and they're 5/8. This one, there's one over here on the bottom, and then the one I sprayed earlier on top. Let me lubricate these things too, and then let's see about getting them loose. That one came loose. That one is coming loose. There it goes. And then where do I put my arm to get this one? How about right there? Ah, that one is a bit tighter. Get on there. And that one's coming loose. So, okay, they're coming all loose fairly well. Let me take the one off on the bottom, or the two off on the bottom. we go, that one's coming. Alright, that one came out, and I'll put it right here for safekeeping. Then let's try the second one. That one's coming out easy. I'm going to leave that one in just a hair, just in case when I pull the other one out that everything comes dropping down. I don't want it to fall on the floor. Then let's come back here and try to get this one out. Alright, it's finger tight. I'm going to set my wrench down so that I can try to handle this thing. And it's heavy. Okay, that's out. And now let's come back around here to the front. Hold this up, take that bolt out. That one's out. And here we pull the old starter. Ugh. Now, oh, looks like there's a bit of a rat's nest in there, isn't there? I'll come back in a few minutes here and then we'll look at how we're going to deal with that. Alright, got my shop vac out. Let's suck this stuff out of here. Okay, I wonder if I got something a little narrower I can push into there. Alright, well, I got as much as I can get out of there. Unless maybe if I take a wire or something and scrape it over, but for now. When I have to replace the clutch, that's when the rest of that crap will come out. So, next step. Grab the new starter, which is heavy. Come underneath here and plop it in. Start a bolt. Start my second bolt. Run it in as far as I can. There we go, that should hold it in place. Then come around to the other side. and start the top one. Whew. Need a break. Okay, let me grab my wrench. Snug it down. Go back underneath. Tighten these up. Rest my hands. Alright, that one's close. Oh. There we go, they're all close. Now I just got to tighten them up. There we go. That's all tight. Okay. Next step. I suppose you guys are wondering what that old one looked like. So here's, oops, oh crap, I broke my mount. All right. That's why it wouldn't start. That gear is completely wore out. So, well, that's why we got a new one. Okay, I'm gonna put the truck down and I'll talk to you guys in a few minutes. Okay, now we should just have to put these wires back on, hook up the battery, and then we'll give her another try. Hopefully I don't drop this. Oh, that's stuck. Goody. Here, I think it's coming loose. Nope. There she comes. All right, the little one's off now too. Okay. So we got that big one, and we got this little one. Now let's see if I can get these started. There it goes. Now get this one started. There it goes. And snug them up. Oh, that's not 9/16. Well, let's try finding another wrench. It's half. So the old one was 9/16, the new one is a half. Seems like that should be tighter, but well, we'll let her go. See how that goes. Okay. Next step. Let's try giving her a new start, huh? So, first things first. Of course, this keeps breaking. All right. Let's see if I can put this someplace where you guys can see what I'm trying to do next. And of course, stuff's going to be in the way. But I want you guys to see that starter, or that relay. Can I get on here? And of course it won't focus on the relay, or it won't hold where I want it to sit. Let's try this way. Of course that blade keeps falling off now that I popped it out once. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How about now? Can you see it? I can't see, so let me look over here. All right, on the starter relay, remote starter, they tell me I have to unplug this one and hook up one of the cables to that so that I don't burn up the starter. So there's one. And then plug the battery back in. And make sure this light isn't going to get caught in the fan. And I'm going to move my phone because I don't want that to fall into the engine. And alright, then I hook the other end up to the positive side of the battery cable. And of course, come on. Hold on there. Give me a little bit more cable. There we go. Get that tied on. Then you gotta put the key in. Turn it to on position. And let's give it a little bit of gas. All right, getting closer. Give it a little bit of gas. All right, starter's working again. Okay, so that's better than it was. I'll talk to you guys again next time. Bye.